welcome to Boreal Management's video series, What You Need to Know, bringing you nuggets of valuable, practical, and important HR information to help bring your organization to the next level. In this series this week, we are discussing what you need to know about the return to the office. If you're an employer and you want some tips and tricks on what to consider when bringing your employees back to the office, then keep on watching. Don't forget to turn on the subtitles in your YouTube settings, available in both English and French.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Evington, one of the partners at Boreal Management, and in this video we're going to discuss what to do if an employee refuses to come back to the office for fear of contracting COVID. As HR experts, we are following this question closely and looking to our peers in employment law to provide solid legal advice. Under health and safety legislation, employees do have the right to refuse work if they have a reasonably held belief that the workplace poses a threat to their health and safety. That said, fear of contracting COVID alone does not warrant an employee's refusal to come to work. They must show that they believe there is a direct threat to their personal health and safety by being in the workplace. In the case that an employee voices their refusal to come to the office to work, the employer should immediately assess the situation to determine if modifications or accommodations could be warranted. Consider what other measures could reasonably be extended without creating any precedent or inequity to other employees. For example, does the employee need to be in the office at all? Are there other options that could be explored? However, if the employee continues to refuse to come back to the office for health and safety concerns that could legitimately increase their risk of contracting COVID, this could warrant investigation by a ministry inspector, which could also cause consequences for the business, such as business closure or fines. But before getting to that point, employers should ask themselves how to empathetically support employees that are concerned while ensuring continuous business operations. There are many ways that an employer can try to support employees who harbor fears of contracting the virus without having to resort to discipline or unreasonably change the business context. You have a choice as an employer. You can be tough, or you can take this opportunity to create an environment where reasonable adaptations could be considered. This can help avoid complaints and avoid fear. Communicating really well the safety standards that the employer has put in place will help employees see that safety really is a priority. Perhaps you could consider something like a virtual office tour, for example, before the return to work, just to put people at ease about coming back to the office and what it's going to be like. Allowing space for concerns can also help. As we talked about in our earlier videos, giving employees a forum for questions and concerns and responding to and acting on those concerns will show that you are listening. We've said it before and we'll say it again. Communicate, communicate, communicate. As always, we have provided a couple of interesting articles that tackle this subject. We've also provided links to these articles in the video details. So Boreal Management are here to support you thinking through the return to policies that fit with your organizational needs. We can also point you in the direction of really great legal advice to support with the specific issues that may arise as you transition to bringing employees back to the office. Please reach out to us for more details on how we can support you.
So now let's do a quick recap of what to do if an employee refuses to go back to the office for fear of contracting COVID. First, you need to assess the situation to determine if modifications or accommodations could be warranted. Consider what other measures could be extended without creating precedent or inequity to other employees. Communicate safety standards to help employees see that safety is a priority. Don't forget to give employees a forum for questions and concerns and act upon those concerns. And then finally, and most importantly, seek legal advice when in doubt. Watch this space in the next couple of weeks as we continue to discuss the topic of the return to the office. Next, in our What You Need to Know series, we will be offering some tips and tricks for navigating a hybrid working environment. Want to take your organization to the next level? Subscribe for new content and connect with us on our social media channels. See you next time.